Hey, Randy, you there?
Yes. Hello, Mr. President.
Hey, Randy, how you doing? You got your kid up and running?
Yeah,
Go ahead, read the norms for me.
the five basic norms. No one has the right to hurt another person. Education and the classroom are sacred. We will never behave in a way that will discredit ourselves, our school, or our family. And Excel Academy Southwest student always acts with integrity. We take pride in Excel Academy of Southwest. The five academic norms. We respect the opinions of others. We respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive and participate. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post secondary endeavors.
Randy. So GGI and Townhouse is a great topic today. It starts at 11:15 a.m. to 11:45. We always talk about the necessary aspects of life and how to become better. Today was about emotional intelligence and how you can't let fear get in the way of what you're trying to achieve. So, try to participate in it. Get the link from me or any of your teachers. I usually put the link in ESB over and over again. So you need to get that link, use that, and try to participate. You get 5 to 10 points in my classes just for participating in the discussions. These Raspberry Pi kits, as you're going to see, Randy, we're about to use them again. We're going to be using them for another week or two to try to accomplish understanding of how computers are built, made, and they can be utilized in the work environment. So if you haven't scheduled to get your kit already, please contact the school. Make sure you get your kit. And alternatively, if there's something wrong with your kit, it's damaged or whatever the case may be, bring those parts up to the school. I'm usually in the building on Thursday and Fridays. You either troubleshoot it or I'll just give you another kit to get you back on track. Okay? All right, Randy, can you read this? I need you to read the remaining slides until we get more students in here.
Every Wednesday and Thursday, learn to code from the convenience of your home and get extra credit for some of your classes. The pandemic's effect on the coding job market. Why learn to code? The surprisingly broad benefits of coding. Interested? Join by clicking the link at 4 p.m.
Very good. And that's today. You click on the little 4 p.m. link here in the Bitmoji classroom. You get to the slide, it'll take you there. Go ahead, Randy.
Daily tasks. Students will be able to complete the evaluation in EDSB. Hello, all inspiring STEM students. Welcome to class. Inside of EDSB, you can access all pre-recorded videos of each class. These videos are normally ready to review by 4 p.m. daily.
All right. Got two more, Randy. That one.
Exploring computer science, MIT, Scratch, and Microsoft Make corporate projects are required daily. Most projects are possible to complete on a cell phone, however, functionality will be limited. An actual personal computer is required to take full advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois via the Board of Education. For questions or concerns, email me at michael.tyler@sayschools.com or reach out to me via XB Messenger.
Very good. Very good.
Mr. Tyler,
Okay.
did you get the assignments I turned in yesterday?
I can check if you turn in some more work.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll check. But Randy, read this screen.
Today's objective, students will be able to analyze the official Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide Fourth edition manual to execute technical Python scripts within the Raspberry Pi 400 Academy kits in regards to Project 3, RPG Maze. Classroom term of the day is iteration, or the day is exigent.
Very good. Okay. The other word is iteration. All right. So, Randy, I want you to turn to page 114 and put this in the chat, and I'll be right back. I got to help out Miss Lane and getting the student connected. So, you put all this in here, and when I come back, you're going to read it, and we're going to discuss how to do it. All right. Where's that? So, do it two parts. All right, Randy, I'll be right back. I want you to work on trying to get this started on your Thonny Python editor. Be about 5 minutes, and we're gonna talk about it. Okay, Randy, you there?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So sorry about that. I had to help out Miss Lane with a computer issue. Can you read what's in the chat there so we can talk about how to do this assignment?
You can. Hello, all, and good morning, all STEM majors. Review pages 114 to 119, the official Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guidebook. To complete Project 3, RPG Maze, alternatively, uh, alternatively, you can utilize the online site for instructions as well. This project is best accomplished utilizing your Raspberry Pi 400 kit Thonny Python IDE. You can attempt to complete the project via the Trinket IO program. However, you will still need to correctly download all of the resources from either the website link or from the listed link within the book on pages 114 to 119. The link to the Trinket Online emulator is to alternatively attempt to complete Project 3. Once the program becomes fully functional and you have completed all necessary steps, download your particular Python file and submit such into XB for proper grading. We will discuss the assignment further in class. Hope to see you there in Zen.
Good, Randy. All right. So what I want you to focus on now, let me show you my screen. You should have your kit on, Randy, right? And what you want to do is, you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna log into one of the kits in my classroom so I can walk you through this. So I'm gonna put up 185. That's one of the kits in the back of the classroom. So you're at this screen, Randy?
Yeah.
Good. Now the next thing I want you to do is come over here to this Raspberry, right? Look on the Raspberry, open up your Thonny Python IDE. All right? Got it open?
Yes.
Okay. So now what we're gonna do next, we're gonna come over here to our little globe for Chromium. We're gonna open up the web browser because on page 114, I'm gonna have you read it after about 10 minutes or so, because I'm gonna give you time to work on it. You're gonna type in, you got your book in your hand?
Yeah, I got my book.
Okay, you on page 114?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so do you see where it says, it's in bold print, rpf.io/rpg-code? Do you see that? In
Yeah,
bold?
page 114, right?
Yep.
New tab. Wait, you're on a new tab? You're not on the thing?
Say what?
You're on a new tab? You're not on the Sunny Python thing?
Right, open up the Chromium, the web browser. Did you open it?
So I just close out the Sunny
No,
thing?
no, no. You're going to use Thonny right afterwards. Just open up the web browser because you got to download something first.
All right.
Got it?
Yeah.
All right, so leave Thonny on, but you're going to go to that globe and open up Chromium web browser. Did you do that?
Chrome browser. No, I haven't put in the code.
You opened up the browser?
Yeah, I'm in the browser, but I haven't put the code. R
Okay, so you're going to type in the address bar.
.io.
Do you see it? It's the rpf.io/rpg-code.
RP
Just like my screen, if you can see it.
RPG/code.
Okay, so it's RPG dash. So on page 114, what you typing? Second paragraph in bold print. See that?
114, second paragraph. Oh,
It's
okay,
got,
I see it now. Yeah, I see it now.
yeah, that's what you're typing in a Chromium web browser. That's what they're having you, right?
Code dot. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And when you type it in, what happens? You hit enter after you did all that?
Yeah, I did it. It's
Did it
loading.
download something?
No, something's loading.
You say what?
Though it says this domain is available for sale.
The domain is available to save, huh?
Wait, hold on, because I don't know. I don't know what this is.
So look at my screen. Did you type exactly, or you can look at the book too? Did you type exactly what I told you?
Look, is this it?
See,
Look,
I can't see nothing.
turn on
Are you
my
showing me
camera.
something? Okay, wait, what is that?
Oh wait, I don't know why I have that thing on my camera.
You sure? Oh, this is the back of your head, the top of your head. You got like a background going or
Maybe
something.
you can see it if I put.
You got to turn the background off, Randy. Go to your settings and turn that background off in Google Meet.
Oh, more options, change layout like that, or
No. So if you go to settings in Google Meet, because I can't see your screen.
oh, it says change background. Okay,
Yes,
there
there
we
you go. Good job, man. All right, now what are you showing me?
This is what it's showing me.
No, that's wrong, Randy. You didn't do it right. Okay, so look, you got to type in that URL. The URL is the address bar. Do you see my screen that I'm sharing?
Uh, yes, I can see the screen.
You see where I typed it at?
Yeah, did you put HTTP in on that?
No, you don't have to. You just put what they have on page 114, rpf.io/RPG dash code, just like it is on 114.
All right, I'm gonna put it one more time with the book. Let's see.
Take your time, because you need that file to first load.
Is it a special type of um like Chrome or is it normal Chromebook?
No, it's Chromium.
Okay, so to get on Chromium, I have to get on the Raspberry again, right?
Right.
Okay, Internet Chromium web browser.
Yep. Open it up like mine's.
Okay, maybe now it works since I changed the browser.
Okay. So you typed it in. What happened?
No, I changed the browser because I was on normal browser, but now I'm on Chrome. So now I'm gonna see what happens. It took me to the same thing. Wait, but yeah, it is. Oh, it's RPF.
If they Randy, you're not spelling it right or something.
I think I'm gonna get it right this time. RPG/code dot.
It's dash code, right?
Yeah. Oh, I got it. All right.
All right, download it.
Oh, but it didn't take me to a download, but it took me to a website, like the Raspberry Pi website.
What? No, Randy. What did you do? Let's see here.
It's
All
the
right.
Raspberry Pi
Did it
website.
download anything?
I don't. I
It,
don't
I mean,
think so.
okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put in the chat because I think you're still typing something wrong. It's in the book too on page 114. You just gotta take your time and type it. So RPF, right? .io.
Wait, yeah,
Backslash.
just put it in the chat.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
putting
join
it in the
you.
chat. You're gonna have to learn how to read it in that book too, Randy, because there's more instructions. Typing
Yeah, but
something
I
wrong.
did put it in right though.
If you put it in right, Randy would have downloaded. All right, there it goes. Are you able to log into the room on your chat? I mean on your cat?
Yeah, it's just gonna like kind of lag for a little bit.
There you go. And put it in there again. You should be able to access it from your kit.
Yes, after I go in from my K, I'm going to log out from my K because it takes up the Wi-Fi.
Okay. So put that in there so you can get that file.
Okay. It might be wrong because I put a dot next to the code, but it told me to put a dot.
No, that's just because of the sentence.
Oh, so I never. That's probably why I never got it because I always put a dot.
So when you put it in there, did it download a file?
Did it download? Well, I'm gonna look it up again. Oh yes, it did. Yes, it did download
Well,
from.
that means you were typing something wrong before. All right. So you got the file now. Go back to Thani.
Okay, it's telling me select the mode.
Okay, so you in Thani?
Uh, yeah, I could go back to Thorny, but it gave me this when I opened the
Wait, hold
file.
on, hold on. No, you're not opening it yet. Close that.
All right.
You're not opening any of that.
Okay.
Close that down. Go to Thani. There you go. Now hit load. Everything I'm telling you to do is on page 114, basically. Okay. Now go to downloads. I think that's where you sent your file. Do you see a file called you see on 114? It's called rpg-rpg.py.
Yup.
All right, so double click that file.
Click the file. Open it.
Yep. Did it come up with all the lines of code inside the file?
Yes. Look.
Good. Good. I see it. Now, Randy, I want you to read on page 114 to 115 is for 45 points. Okay. You're going to stop at own. So you see where it says project 3 on page 114?
114 project own.
Project 3.
Oh, RPG Maze. Now you're getting the hang of Python. It's time to use Pygame to make something a little more complicated. A fully functional text-based maze game based on classical role-playing games, known as text adventures or interactive fiction. These games date back to when computers couldn't handle graphics but still have their fans who argue that no graphics will ever be as vivid as those you have in your imagination. Online project. This project is also this project is quite a bit more complex than the others in this chapter. So to make things easier, you will start with a version already partly written. Open the Chromium web browser and go to the following address. The Chromium web browser will automatically download the code for the program to your downloads folder, but will warn you that the type of file, a Python program, could harm your computer. You've downloaded the file from the Raspberry Pi Foundation, a trusted source. So click on the keep button of the warning message that appears at the bottom of the screen. Go back to the Thonny, then click the load icon. Find the file rpg/rpgpy in your downloads folder and click the load button. Start by clicking the run icon to familiarize yourself with how a text adventure works. The game's output appears in the shell area at the bottom of the Thorny window. Make the Thorny window larger by clicking on the Maximize button to make it easier to read. The game as it stands now is very simple. There are two rooms and no objects. The player starts in the hall, the first of the two rooms, to go to the kitchen. Simply type go south followed by the enter key. When you're in the kitchen, you can type go north to return to the hall. You can also try typing go west and go east, but as there aren't any rooms in those directions, the game will show you an error message. You want me to read 155? I mean
You're gonna
115.
go to 115, Randy, and stop at own. Keep going.
Scroll down to line 29 of the program in the script area to find a variable called rooms. This type of variable is known as a dictionary and tells the game the rooms, their exits, and which room a given exit leads to. To make the game more interesting, add another room, a dining room east of the hall. Find the room's variable in the scripts area and extend it by adding a comma symbol. After the comma symbol on line 38, then typing the following exact indentation isn't essential in a dictionary. You'll also need a new exit in the hall. As one isn't automatically created for you, go to the end of line 33, add a comma, then add the following line. Click the run icon and try your new room. Type go east while in the hall to enter the dining room. Figure 5 to 18 over leave and type go west while in the dining room to enter the hall. Congratulations, you've made a room of your own.
Okay, that's it. All right, so you get confused about what to do, you're going to basically go through that. Now, I'm going to open up my version of the same thing you got. That's that file. You see my screen, right, Randy?
Yeah.
So I'm going to open up the same file you got, and it gives me all the lines of code. So now we did all of page 114, me and you just now, okay? Now I need you to start adding code to this overall code. You're basically fixing the code to do more, Randy. All right. So you see on page 115, they tell you to do what? They say after, where is it? You come down to line 38. You see where it says that on 115?
Yeah.
And it says, then typing the following, right? An indentation is the spacing. So you see dining room with the quotes, colon, bracket, and then it comes down one that says west, colon, hall. You got to type that in at line 38. And then when you put it in, it's going to move the rest of the code down. Okay?
All right.
So, Randy, to help you out on page 116, look at figure 1-18, for 5-18, and you'll see how it's supposed to be set up. Do you see it?
Yeah. So
All
I
right.
start from page 115, right?
Yep, you start on 115 and start putting those codes where they tell you to put them. And then once you finish, you keep going. This activity stops at 119, Randy. Okay?
All right.
All right, so take some time. In 10 minutes, I'm going to check on you and see how far you got. All right?
All right.
All right. Oh, Randy, before I forget, read this screen real quick. It's objective. We got to do it 3 times.
Today's objective, students will be able to analyze the official Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide, fourth edition manual to execute technical Python scripts within the Raspberry Pi 400 Academy kits in regards to Project 3 RPG mains. Classroom term of the day is iteration, word of the day is exigent.
Very good. I'm going to check you out in 10 minutes to see how far you made it, Randy. Hey, Randy, you there? How's it coming? You there, Randy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, how's it going?
Oh, well, I put the code in, but I don't know. It's saying that I have an error.
Okay, that's cool. Just put as much as you can in and make it look like the pictures that they give you on all those pages. Make it look similar. You know how to turn the file in, right? When you're done.
Not with this.
Huh?
I'm not really sure how to like turn in the file with like this Thorny Python.
Right. So you hit save, and then you go to downloads, which is where the file was, and you submit that file. It's going to be the file that's overwritten. So it's not going to look like it's changed, but it's the same file that you've been working on. So do you see where you can save it?
Yeah, but it's not letting me.
Right, because you probably already clicked save.
Oh,
So it's grayed out.
yeah.
That means you saved it already. But if you keep working on it, it should change from grayed out to activated, meaning you made changes. All right.
All right.
Once you're completely done, you're going to put that into SB under Project 3, that assignment you found. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Sounds
All
good.
right. So I want you to read the objective one last time, and then we're going to get you ready for next period.
Today's objective, students will be able to analyze the official Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide 4th edition manual to execute technical Python scripts within the Raspberry Pi 400 Academy kits in regards to Project 3. RPG Maze, classroom term of the day is iteration, where the day is exigent.
Very good. Okay. So Randy, you know everything you got to do. I think that's it. It's 1:14. I want to give you 5 more minutes so you have enough time to stretch your legs and get ready for the next period. All right. So turn it in before 8. All steps completed. That's from pages 114 to 119. You got to make sure it's all similar to the pictures. If you hit run and it works, fine. If it doesn't, don't panic. Send me the code so I can give you maximum credit. All right.
All right, sounds good.
All right. So you're free to go. I'll see you tomorrow, sir.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Have an amazing day.
You too, Randy.